The crystals of creation have revealed themselves. Evils emerge across the multiverse. The armies of the abyss gather. The Underdark's plans are near fruition. Chaos erupts across all spheres, and darkness descends on the planes. Alliances are forged in blood. The gods move avatars like pawns on a board, and unlikely heroes emerge to thwart the unstoppable. But will it be enough before the material plane crumbles? The hopes rest in a group of wayward adventurers. The battle of the Outlands awaits.
Our adventurers searched for clues to where the Orb of Dragonkind was located and began their descent down the winding staircase towards the Underdark, where the Astral Elves placed the Astral Seed. Then they were changed into random monsters and began attacking their way down. Will our adventurers find the Orb of Dragonkind, thwart Jack Daniels' plans, or end up wandering the Castle Greyhawk in various monster forms? Only time will tell. So we're going to start out with an opening scene here. We are in wild space, hovering over the planet of Orth, which is Greyhawk, where you guys are now located. But above there is Haston. He's the Rhaegar that you met. He steps out of his living ship called the Aesthetic and steps out onto a mile-wide floating platform of hewn stone-shaped moth. If you look in Discord, I gave you a map of this massive ship. A group of highly ranked elves clamor around him, and the Temple of Light hovers over them. He says, "Prince Exaloth and Princess Zadala," he says, and bows to these two elves standing in front of them. "Let us begin the ritual. Endevar, please." Then there, a light shines brightly on this temple, and he goes, "Behold, the light of Zarixis." And that's where we'll leave the opening scene, and we're going to head downstairs, down these winding staircase, where you see Tex was transformed into a little rat, and he's got a little cowboy hat on, and he runs through a mouse hole in the side of the stairs, and he's winding his way down, and he emerges on the very bottom floor. And I will reveal this right here. So Ray, you can put your character anywhere you want. So what he sees is this very old man I made right here in robes. He's bald. He's wearing this golden crown with this purple shining stone in its center. His eyes have this similar purple glow as he begins to chant. There are 3 other men standing around. Ray, why don't you describe what your character looks like?
Yeah, so he is a elf with black hair, tan skin. I think he has gold eyes, and he has, you can see kind of like a peak of some rune tattoos, elven rune tattoos that are around his chest and up his arms. He's about like 6'1".
Okay.
2.
Yeah. And you're kind of off to the side as, you know, one of the men there, I'm going to put it, this guy right here. His name is Commander Koroleth. And he says, "The ritual is done here. We don't have long before the whole place goes." And your character, Arendelle, knows you're in charge of these 500 men, and they're scattered throughout Castle Greyhawk in search for this Orb of Dragonkind. I'm going to have you roll the first roll of the game, It's going to be a D100, and this is going to tell me how much you know of the Astral Elves' plans. 100 is you know all of them. 1 is you've been kept in the dark. So
Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, let's find how much you know of these plans. 60. Okay, so you were in most of the meetings, but you weren't really paying too much attention. Your job was pretty much security and in charge of your forces. So what you do know with that role is that you're working with another party. You know this party is giving you this powerful magic in this building. You don't know how exactly, but he's allowing you to put this seed in this near the Underdark right here to create using a new weave you do not know of. You're interested in because you are fascinated with the Arcana. But this weave that you know is very different than the weaves that you use. And as far as you know, your star is dying in your home world. And you're using this to bring the energy towards your citadel that's hovering above the planet here, which will give life to your star. And that's what you know with that role. Okay. And so he says, we need to get the hell out of here because we don't have long before this whole planet explodes. What are you doing?
I'm just going to be like that. This is all moving super quickly. Like, what? Why are we blowing up the planet?
I thought you were paying attention in the meetings. Once again, I will have to explain it quickly. This seed is going to take the essence of Earth and bring it into our star to be able to give it life again. But unfortunately, it will destroy this planet. But it is measly. This planet is nothing.
Don't you think this is wrong? That we shouldn't be doing this?
Well, it's either us or them. Would you rather have our history be destroyed? For what? For this? Look at they can't even keep it themselves from fighting each other.
Stars die. We can relocate. We can move on. We don't need to terrorize the rest of these people.
I knew you were weak. Your father has warned me that this weakness will be your downfall. So be it. Figure this on your own. Arul, take him out and meet me back at the Citadel. And he opens up a gate in front of him, and he steps through it and disappears. And now you see Arul, and he says, "It would be my honor." And he pulls out a sword, and let's roll for initiative. I get to go first.
All right, thank you for getting all those good rolls out of the way. Now,
right. Okay. So he is coming up. He makes 2 longsword attacks. He's got the longsword with 2 hands. And here is does a 21 hit?
You know what? No, it won't. I'm gonna shield. There's a reaction.
You're gonna use shield?
Use shield as a reaction.
Okay. So he comes up with a overhead swing, and then you do what?
I barely react in time because I'm so stunned, and then I just flash his shield up in the way, and it blocks it, and I fall backwards.
Yeah, this energy blocks it, and he sneers, and he goes, "Yeah, you're gonna need more than that." And he comes underneath, and you just dodge out of the way as his blade comes inches from your chest and on the upward motion, and you may roll to attack.
I'm gonna say I'm too stunned right now. Like, what's happening? What's transpiring? So I'll give up my turn.
Ooh, okay. And he laughs, and he's like, Your father's told me you were weak. He hoped you would show more, but this is for the best. And he comes back down with an attack. 18.
That will still, that actually will hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he comes with a downward motion and cuts deep into your chest area for two-handed. Boom. That would be 12 damage.
Nice.
And then he kind of backs up one step and trying to stab you straight through with his sword here. That was a 14.
Okay, so I'll parry the next one for my life.
Okay. And now it's your turn.
All right, so I will use my bonus action to activate my Blade Song.
Okay.
As kind of just like reflexes just take over. And then what I'll do is I will kind of just like steel myself a little bit, and then my blade will start to crackle with lightning, and
Nice.
then I will hit him with a sword attack.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it. 27. Holy cow. All right.
All right, so there is the initial
All right.
damage.
And
And then
So that's are we doing one-handed or two?
that'd be one-handed.
Okay, so 9 damage.
And then I'm going to add on a lightning ring.
Okay.
And he'll have to make a dex save for that.
All right, here comes my boys. Dex save. Boom.
I think that meets.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't meet, so he passes. He just takes the 8 lightning damage from it.
Okay.
And then I will swing my sword again.
Okay. That hits.
19. And then with that one, I will add on a superiority dice, and I'll do a tripping maneuver.
Okay. So what do you need me to do here?
That will be... It's a strength save.
Oh.
DC 17.
All right, sorry. Here is my strength. 20.
Oh, okay, so none of those land. But I mean, the damage still hits, but
Okay.
he's still up.
Okay. Yeah. So you hit him with the sword, crackling lightning. He backs up a little bit, and then you kind of do a leg sweep. He jumps over it, and as he's in the air, he's going to kind of do this flip and come down with his sword right on your head. And here comes his...
Miss.
And
Parry that sideways.
that would be a 16? No?
Yeah, I will parry that sideways.
Okay. Pew! And you block it out of the way. And then here goes again. He lands on his feet, and another longsword attack coming your way. Ooh, 22.
That will actually miss now.
What?
Blade Song. Yep, with Blade Song.
Describe, what is this blade song?
Okay, so this Blade Song is a meditative trance that blade singers go into that allows them to react faster and more link magic easier to their sword strikes.
Nice.
So this was something that was taught to him in his family,
All
and
right.
it's been kind of passed down.
Sick. So does it maintain concentration or?
No concentration. It lasts for 1 minute.
Okay, so it is 10 rounds.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. That is sick. One more round, and then we'll get the other guys in.
That's everybody. Yeah.
Go for it.
Let's see. What am I gonna do? How's he looking? Is he all right?
Oh, yeah. He barely
Really good?
scratching. Barely
Barely
scratched
scratched.
him. Yeah.
All right. Then I will instead use. There's so many spells, but I just don't want to burn spells because I want everybody else to get in. Let's see. All right, I'll just attack him. Here we go. Oh, nah, 20.
Oh.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hit him with. I'm gonna actually also add on a superiority dice that'll double too.
Okay.
So that's the damage. I'll add on 2 superiority dice. That'll be, I guess, a menacing attack. That's what I'll do for that one.
Okay. So that's 16 plus 9.
And that'll be a wisdom save.
Ooh,
That'll need
okay.
from him.
My boy's wisdom. Oh, okay. Not bad.
So he will be fighting.
Not bad. Oh,
Ooh,
natural 1.
Yo, not bad, huh?
So in my games, 1, no matter what, is a failure.
Is a
20
fail.
is an automatic hit. So you always have a chance.
Let me add on also the lightning ring.
Go in, kid.
And that's a 15.
Oh, it's a natural 1.
And I think, so it's worse if he tries to attack me after this. The lightning ring will activate.
Okay.
And he has to make a dex save.
Okay, here comes this dex save. All right, there's the dex save. Okay, good. All right.
Is he good?
Yeah,
Good.
22.
Oh, no, he's perfectly good. Okay. And then my second attack, I will make. The fighting condition, what does that actually do?
He has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while he can see you.
Oh.
That last,
So
that last
disadvantage
natural,
on
hold
the-
on. Let me do all the damage so I can do that. So that was 16, 9, so that's 25 plus 15, right? So I'm at 40. Is that 40?
I think so.
All right, 40. Thank you. All right, go for it. Damn,
Does
40.
does he get disadvantage on that dex save?
No, it's not to saving throws.
Not saving throws. Okay, so it's ability checks. Okay.
Ability checks and attack rolls because he's so scared.
Gotcha. I'm going to hit him again and see what happens.
All right. 13. Yeah, he's scared, but he brings up his sword just in time to parry it. And since you went last, why don't you, Kurgan and Standard, go ahead and roll for your initiative on here.
So, quick question. Do I roll initiative as Aboleth or roll initiative as Jay?
Aboleth.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm going last.
Okay.
0.
Oh, a 0.
Yo,
awesome.
Aboleth goes 0. Eldritch Horror is very slow.
And Kurgan
8.
gets an 8.
But
So
I think that we had the Aboleth, like, my Frost Giant was wearing him as like a backpack
Yes.
or something.
Because I have like a 10-foot movement speed. Yeah.
okay, you guys can bring yourself into this map down in here. So he's gonna go. He doesn't see this Aboleth and this giant coming down. So he is going to continue to hammer away at you, and he says, "You have shown a little bit of backbone, but it isn't enough. You'll never be like your father." And here goes his attack. And a 19?
I will miss.
What? Damn you. All right. And here it goes. And you block it, and his eyes kind of grow a little wide, like, uh-oh. And you block again. Damn. Nice job.
My turn. Okay. I will now kind of sneer at his words when he said, "You'll never be like your father or as strong as your father." I am going to my bonus action to summon a Shadow Blade,
Ooh. Okay.
and
What's that look like?
that will be. It's like you're just gonna see like a black shadow ethereal blade
Like just form in your hand.
just form in my hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sick.
And then my character kind of sneers and then goes into a combat stance where he's more like just aggressive.
Okay.
And he's going to do like an assault if he can. And here we go. I think it just uses the same modifier as my attack modifier. Here we go.
Oh, come on. Beginner's luck. 2 natural 20s?
Yo, man, he said
outta
some shit
here,
about your
man.
father.
He did.
Get him.
Get out of here. Holy All right. What you got?
Aaron Manu won.
All right.
Yo, there's a new Astral Elf commander in town.
Oh,
22 damage.
damn.
And then that's all gonna be psychic damage.
Okay. Ooh, he's like, his blood is coming out of his tear ducts in his ears as he like brings his hands up to his head and like holds on in like a giant migraine. Okay.
And then he spins to the side of him and does another one. Give me another nat 20.
no, impop. No.
Just for the homies, come on.
That meets it. That meets it.
means? Okay.
Hey.
Oh man. Yeah, he goes down on one knee with that psychic damage and you
15.
Okay, and then what do you do?
I'm gonna burn a superiority dice as well.
Okay.
That one.
Yeah, burn all your dices, please.
Oh yeah. I got like what, 2 left? No,
Yeah.
I have 1 left now after this.
Okay, yeah, burn them all, please.
I'm gonna use a menacing attack again.
Okay. What's a menacing attack?
That will be a wisdom save from him.
All right, wisdom save. Here it comes. All
That'd
right,
be 2 damage on top.
here we go. 12?
That does not meet.
Oh.
17.
17?
So he is still afraid of me now.
Oof. Okay.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. We have Frost Giant, and of course you have legendary actions. Just don't forget.
I do, but
Yeah.
unfortunately he's too far away. I don't think I could slap. I don't think I could slap him yet.
Okay.
But if my backpack carrier could move,
Go ahead. Jeremy.
So, do we know that, like, does Ray have, like, his own sort of distinct uniform, or is he not wearing a uniform? Because he did say he was an astral elf, right?
Yeah, Arundel. What do you have a distinct astral elf uniform? Or?
So I'll have a uniform of people in my unit,
Okay.
and it'll just be kind of like a military kind of like coat with like some like tactical kind of military pauldrons and like a little bit of like body armor under, like light body armor.
Yeah.
Okay. The main point of my question was, does he look different from
Yeah.
the people we've all thought?
Well, the thing is, I'm thinking, why don't you roll me an intelligence with your Frost Giant?
Okay, that's -1.
Let's see how bright your natural one.
-1 for a total of 0.
Oh my god. Yeah,
yo,
this is gonna
2
be-
zeros from the
man.
monsters, yo.
You do not know anything right now.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops.
Okay, which one's closest?
Let's go with the commander. We'll put.
All right, okay. One for the commander and one for, is it Arundel?
Yeah, Arundel, yep.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That one was for the commander. That was a nat 1 for a total
Okay,
of 9.
you are rolling great. You're on my
almost.
team here, rolling.
I'm
the
rolling
rolls.
amazing.
Snake eyes.
I know.
Yeah.
He's
Next one for Arundel.
Okay.
Total of 20.
That will miss.
Okay.
A 20 would miss? Oh,
Yes,
shit.
he's a blade singer, yo.
Okay,
So-
I'm just like, run! I'm smashing everything I see because I'm
Yeah,
a big
so-
dumb giant.
I'll just kind of
Why don't
dodge
you-
out of the way.
Yeah, why don't
Look
you
at you.
describe what is going down the stairs here that he sees?
Okay, So as like Arundel is fighting for his life, he hears like the thundering stomps of a giant with some horrible looking space squid thing just on its back. And this giant with him has a huge sort of metal looking great axe, and he's just like yelling and shouting, and he's just coming down swinging. Like, it doesn't really seem like this thing is capable of much thought, because he's just coming down and swinging at the first thing he sees, and then he's swinging at the next thing he sees, and he just looks like a wild animal, just that is also in the shape of a giant humanoid.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. I think it's Jay's turn.
Okay, Jay peeking over the Kurgan's shoulder sees infighting. I don't think I need to roll because I have 18 intelligence, so he just to see that there's infighting happening.
Yeah, you can see that there's infighting, both elves. I don't think you would know they're astral elves because you came from some other realm and teleported in. So all you know is you've killed a couple of things that look like these two people fighting just recently.
Yes, okay then. So both the commander and Arundel hear in their heads, "Who do you fight for?"
Oh.
Do either of them respond?
I'm going to give him a roll. I'm going to give him, because we'll give him a wisdom roll. Let me see how he's feeling. He's like, "Who are you?"
More importantly, does Arundel respond?
Arundel, I'm gonna say, call off your giant.
Good. Both.
I can speak. We can speak after I kill this guy.
All right. Good. Both of you responded. What does the astral elf commander desire most of all? Their greatest wish. 'Cause that's an aboleth ability.
Oh, my greatest wish?
Yeah, the astral elf commander's greatest
star to be reborn.
wish. And what is Arendel's greatest wish?
I think for the resolution of my people to come back from this brink that they're at.
All right. Then I will use my action because that was my free action to probe. I'll just use my action to just tell Kurgan, "Hold. Let them fight."
Oh, let's give him another intelligence.
Smash.
Yeah. Give you
Intelligence deck
intelligence.
for me again.
Yeah, give me another intelligence.
Alright.
Okay. How do you respond?
Okay. Only because, like, Squid Thing is smart.
I have seen the gods fall.
Squid Thing. Concerning, also.
That's amazing.
Okay. So
Yeah, and that'll be the end of his turn because he talked so much.
So it's my turn. He stops. He looks at both of you, and he's going to do this. Teleporting. He's got a teleport spell.
I'm gonna counterspell.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh. Jesus.
All right.
Oh, he gets teleport. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you got teleport. Okay.
Yeah. He's got.
good.
Yeah. He can do it twice a day.
Okay.
He's
Let's go for the counterspell. Here we go.
All right. It's level 7, so.
I'm just gonna pop a level 3 to try to get him.
All right. Let's see.
Just roll another natural 20. It's so easy.
It's so easy. It's just such an easy thing to do.
It's the easiest thing in the
For
world.
you, it's been pretty easy.
Nope.
Okay, I got a.
Yep. So
Is that
he sees the writing on the wall here, and he looks at you, Arundel, and he's like, "We will meet again, and I will finish you." And he puts his sword away, and he jumps through this portal, and
I reach out trying to counterspell it. And I fucking curse.
yeah. as it disappears, and here you are, face to face with an apolith in them.
Yeah, he looks like
I'm
that.
just gonna walk over and go sit down on this console, take a seat, stab my sword into the ground.
Yeah, there's also
and
that
pull my shirt open.
The old
And then
man is there still chanting. I just wanted to remind you.
I'm gonna say, thanks for the entrance. I guess I could say that.
Good evening, mortal. Do you fight for the side of good?
I'm thinking I do. I mean, either way, doesn't really matter who I fight for, seeing as they're about to finish this ritual, and we need to stop them.
Agreed.
I think it's still morning. Going back to what you said about evening.
Time means nothing to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand up, shake off the blade cut that I had. I'm gonna say, like, so shall we get moving? And my shadow blade's gonna disappear.
We shall. Who is the old one?
And a tentacle points at the old man chanting.
And I would say you would know who this man's name is, because with that earlier roll, his name is Mordenkainen. He is a wizard that you ambushed at the top of this ruins, and you know that they put this crown over his head that would allow you guys to take control and command him.
Okay. I'm going to walk up, and can I make an Arcana check to figure out how to?
Yeah, of course. Roll an Arcana check, please. Oh, with a 21. So you know that this gem is having the command spell cast over him from the mages on the citadel up above, coordinating with the Temple of Light in the Star of Xerxes up on top of your ship. So they are commending him for this ritual.
Does anyone know how to dispel magic?
The frost giant says, I know a good way, and he starts to raise his axe.
I don't think I should have to do it that way. You know, I'm inclined to believe that we should probably keep him alive. And I'll kind of
Frost giant lowers his axe, and he looks kind of disappointed.
This form is temporary. Let me try.
And the aboleth will use its tentacles to drag itself across the ground, and then will attempt to reach up and attempt to touch the crown on Mordenkainen's head and take it off.
Yeah. You lift up and you take it off, and his eyes that were glowing the same purple dissipate, and he begins to knees begin to wobble, and he just begins to fall back.
I'll catch him.
Okay, roll me a dex.
Well, there's always that way of doing it.
Roll me a dex. Or athletics. I'll let you... Actually, athletics or acrobatics.
I do acrobatics?
I'll let you do acrobatics as well.
Beautiful.
Looking for a 12, but that will definitely do it with a 22. Yeah. What did you do?
I just kind of moved really fast and caught him.
Yeah.
By his waist.
Yeah.
Before he fell.
And his eyes start to wake up a little bit, roll back. They were rolled back in the back of his head, and then he comes up and he's like, oh, what the? And he sees the aboleth, and he starts like backing up a little bit, and he sees you, and he notices you, and then he goes, and some words begin to utter from him, and you believe that he's about to cast a spell,
I'm gonna be like, hey, we're here to help you. We're here to help you.
All right, and he casts.
Would I know that
magic.
he's doing this? Oh.
Yeah, you can. I'll give you.
I was gonna ask
I'll give you
if
an action. Go
I
ahead.
would know that this was happening. Could tell that the spell was being cast.
You can give me an intelligence. What do you think? Intelligence 10?
10.
Okay. That's not bad for you actually. You know that he's in a could be an attack of some sort. You don't know what spell it is or anything.
Well, I think it's a magic attack, and so I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on him by hitting him with my Great Axe.
That's crazy.
Okay.
All right. I got you. Okay. All right.
Okay.
If he does that, I'm going to cast a spell.
Is that he is so my man is doing you have a reaction because
yep.
my guy is doing you're gonna do an attack, Kurgan, but that's not a reaction.
I'm gonna do a reaction.
So you need to give me a reaction because he's gonna do an action here.
I'll do Mass Shield.
Okay,
so this is gonna cost my reaction.
I would say you can't do an attack. If he's doing an action, you have to have a reaction to go in front of his, you know what I'm saying? You can't
I
supersede his action with your action. So you could bring up your axe and after he's done, you can do your thing. I'll allow that. But he's going to cast Dispel Magic on the Aboleth.
No, my half health. Don't do that.
Yep. And boom, you are back to your Jay, and Kurgan, you're back to Kurgan, and these two butterflies that were floating around turn into Tensor and Otto, and they fall to the ground. Boom, and we'll canon it and say that Tex doesn't turn. He stays into a rat, climbs up on Jay's shoulder with his cowboy, and we'll have Jace turn back into his character.
Oh my god, is the bird gun also transformed? Is it like a fly gun now?
Yeah, let's do a little fly gun. I love it. Let's do that.
He can equip a mini gun in his mouse hand.
Yeah. And he's got a little cowboy outfit. And he's just, yeah. And he's more Tensor and Otto rush over to Mordenkainen, and they kind of embrace a little bit, and they're talking. If anybody want to listen in, you can roll me a perception.
For sure.
Jay back in his robes will definitely roll a perception.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Kurgan, if you want to roll too, but
I don't think Kurgan will. I think it's more that he right now is kind of feeling bad because he tried to squish people.
Yeah. So you hear them say what's going on, and Mordenkainen said, I was ambushed. I was having these dreams of Garish, and they're us as well. And we had dreams of these men. It's yes, these men were also in my dreams. They ambushed me and took control. I know I told you I would never come in this castle again, but alas, this wasn't on my doing. I was forced to do this. And they're well, what do we do? And they're we've got to find some way to stop this seed from growing, or it'll tear Oerth apart. And he says, we need to hurry. And you see him close his eyes and puts his staff down, and he concentrates. And he says, there is little time. someone is using the obelisk in the Tower of Magic. And there's a teleporter there that I can send these men to. But we need to stay here and try to use all our force left to stop this seed. Are you guys willing to help us?
I just want to say I'm sorry because I kind of really wanted to squish you guys just then. I feel bad.
It's okay. It wasn't your fault. You were under the spell of the random monster generator. Which is a real thing that I did not
working
make
title.
up.
Yeah, Mordenkainen's random monster generator.
It wasn't me. It was in the worst module ever created.
Should we introduce our characters to
Please describe what you look like, Jay.
All right, Jay is a Goliath man. He is very, very tall, and he currently has in one hand he has a dagger that is constantly dripping this black liquid, and in the other hand he doesn't, because he doesn't have another hand. His other arm has been cut off below the elbow.
Forgot about that.
Yes, it looks like it's been not like a day ago, but it still has some bandages on it. He wears like a blue robe that's covered in drawings of eyes that seem to all be flickering and looking at anything that moves in the room. And he also is covered in tattoos, from what you can see of each of his limbs. They all have their own tattoos, one of fire, earth, air, and water.
All right.
That is Jay.
Kurgan?
Kurgan is also a tall guy. He is a tiefling, and he is blue. He's got some horns on his head. He's got black hair, bit of kind of like a 5 o'clock shadow beard. He hasn't shaved in a while. And he's just really, really muscly. And he also has 5, maybe 10 swords just on his back. They're all different, and they're all his, and he just apparently collects swords now. That's a thing he does.
All right. Yeah, so Mordenkainen goes up to you, Jay, and he hands a flask to you, and he's like, we need to hurry, but you look like you could use some help. Here, drink this.
Jay sheaths his dagger and then grabs the potion and uses teeth to open it.
Okay.
And we'll drink it.
Okay, roll me a 1d4. Okay, 2. You get 2 key points back.
Ooh.
All right, and then he's
yeah.
pass that on to your other adventurers.
Yeah, he'll give it to Kurgan first.
All right, Kurgan. 1. You get 1 rage back.
It's better than none.
Yep. So go ahead and you can pass that to your other adventurer.
I pass it along, I guess.
Okay.
Arundel.
You may
If
roll.
that only gets to me. Oh man.
1d4.
I catch it. I'm gonna give a head nod and say my thanks.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take a swig.
All right. Roll me a 1d4. Okay, a 1. I'll let you either get 1 superiority dice back or a level 1 spell back.
Okay. I'll take a superiority dice, actually.
Okay, you get to keep that. And he goes, this first time saving the universe?
I believe it's 3rd, Kurgan?
Yeah, that sounds right. We are just apparently within a lot of prophecies, and it's kind of getting annoying.
It does get annoying. After the 6th time, you just wonder why everything just tends to get fucked up.
Oh my god, doesn't it? Oh, it's great to finally know there's someone else who
Yeah.
just understands.
Well,
It's like everywhere you go, there's like, oh, there's another prophecy.
I know, and you just want to just throw your hands up and it's like, hey, I need a vacation. Come on. I just got back from my last time saving it. How'd you guys? But I got no time. Let's send you over to the Tower of Magic, or back in the days called the Tower of Power. I did not make that up.
Tower.
The Tower of Power. All right.
I'm Jay. Pleased to meet you all.
Mordenkainen. It's nice to meet you.
Jurgen. And I hold out my hand to shake him.
He shakes your hand. You shake him. You just like grab him.
Yeah, just him. I just shake him back and forth.
And he opens up a portal for you to step through. And do you all step through?
Yeah, just gonna jump through.
All right.
Before you do, he will say, do you have a prophecy about you yet?
About me? I've had too many.
No, about our newcomer.
Oh,
Arendelle?
Yeah. Please meet Arendelle.
I guess that remains to be seen. But what I do know is that if we don't get a move on, this won't be a prophecy to have for most of us.
You only be a missing planet.
Let's see. You appear standing upon a disc of black stone with runes carved in 3 concentric circles upon it. The far end of the room is draped in a black curtain with many symbols and strange items upon it. The air is very warm and foul smelling. Now, somebody can roll me an investigation if they want.
I've got a +0 to investigation, so it should probably be someone else.
I have a +5.
I have
That's better than 0.
I have a solid +0 if you want.
I guess I'll go for it. Well, there we go. I mean, the dice are on my side today.
That's pretty good. 23.
Okay, so with your investigation, you and your you've studied Arcana much of your life. You can read that these symbols around this teleporter have 3 rings about them. The first ring says protection from magic. The second ring says absorbing magic. And the third ring says teleportation. And the curtain's ruins that you see on hanging above you says, I accept magic as does a mirror. And then somebody can give me a perception, please.
Yeah, I'll be just like reading that out
I
loud.
wonder who's going to do that.
Yeah, while he's looking at the riddle, I'm like, yo, is anything about to jump out at him?
Yeah.
Perception? Come on, can I get a buff 30 to show off? Damn it, I can't.
Almost.
No,
28.
Don't show it off.
It's damn pretty
I don't
good.
think I could have got that.
Come on. You can do better.
Woven into this curtain are many small items, including lodestones, a skin of a central eye of a beholder. There's glass shards, sheets of silver.
And this is woven into where, sorry?
Into this curtain. And I want to give Kurgan a roll here. Kurgan, why don't you give me either an investigation, perception, one of those. I'm looking for a 13.
That is a 22.
Whoa! All right. So as these guys are looking, so Arendelle's looking at the teleporter, reading that, and Jay's studying the curtain. You're just by this wall here, and there seems to be, you're just leaning against it, and you lean back, and this brick moves, and you can tell there is a secret door. Or something hidden right here.
Hey, there's a secret door right here. It looks like there's something hidden.
Okay.
That's good.
Well, I think that we should be careful. This
Yes.
this teleporter absorbs magic. It's a mirror to magic. And what was the last one? This was one more.
Absorb wait, hold on. It
Ring of
said
absorption, teleportation.
protection from magic, absorbing action, teleportation.
Okay, so it also protects from magic as well.
In the curtain says I accept magic, as does a mirror.
So I'm guessing this curtain reflects magic back. Let's shot at it.
Does the curtain look like it can be worn as another robe?
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, from what you see, it's hanging on this like really intricate metal rod with these big golden rings. It's a very large curtain, but the items in there, if you were to take it off, would probably fall off. And for those that study Arcana, those things are pretty important to keep the spell together.
Okay, I have
So
identified
it's very
as well.
delicate, yeah.
So you're saying that I can't take the rod and use it as a matador cape?
You could do whatever you want. I'm just saying
Yeah, but it's just
that it's
the
very
ring
delicate. You might ruin the spell by having these items fall off.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if it will be possible to keep at least like maintain the ring for at least like one casting if someone hits someone with a spell?
Well, these metal rings are holding this curtain up. There's about 10 of them. This is a very big curtain.
Okay,
Think of
so
like a
like
shower
10 of
curtain.
them.
Like shower curtain.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it needs all the rings to be attached to it for it to...
No, the rings aren't Arcana from what you... Actually, roll me Arcana. Let me see that.
I gotcha.
Let's see what you got.
When the world needed me most.
12. I'm sorry. It's really hard for you to tell what is magical and what's creating this spell. The rings could be very important or not.
I'm just going to stare at it like super intently.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to be like, I got nothing. And I'm gonna walk over to the door.
So the squiggly line is this right here, is the curtain.
And JC's like no way to like take
No,
it
you
down.
can move the curtain to the side, and there seems to be something on the other side of this curtain.
First, Jay will listen to see if he can hear any shuffling or anything that has been reacting.
Yeah, roll me
to, like,
a perception with disadvantage, since it's not really your robe doing this. 19. So you hear hissing of like steam vent. There is something moving on the other side, a very deep
I don't like the sound of that.
Jay had started to like reach out with his hand that holds the dagger to the curtain as if to move it aside, pauses, hears that, and slowly pulls the dagger back.
Yeah. With that roll, you know it's not directly beyond this curtain. It's deeper beyond. It's not immediately right behind this curtain.
Do you relay that to everybody?
Yes, he'll say he hears something and a little bit behind the curtain. There's I don't know what it is, something rumbling. I don't think we should move this curtain just yet.
Well, I guess we have two choices. We go through the secret door or we take the main route.
The secret door, maybe it's a safe passage for people who know what's going on.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right. You guys...
Right, let's go through my secret door.
Okay, so you push this brick in, and it reveals this pretty intricate lock. Who would want to do the honors? I'm looking for a DC 17 Dex.
To pick a lock?
Pick a lock, right?
I could do it.
Is it like gonna be like a dex check?
I believe so. To pick a lock is a Dex check.
Yeah.
I think you found the door, so you might as well do it, yeah.
I didn't find the door, but I think I'm better at this than Kurgan is.
Unless you want to
I'm probably better too, but like, I mean, it's his moment. It's his moment.
You know, Kurgan, would you like the honor?
I think I would. I think I would like the honor.
All right. Dex of 17.
I believe in the dream.
Yep.
I believe the dream.
Okay. I've only got a +1.
So simple. It's the easiest thing.
I got a total of 16.
Damn! If Tex were here, he would have fixed it.
Oh no.
Oh.
F's and Jets.
Okay.
Wait, I got you. Hold on. Should I even
You got
not?
like guidance or something?
I can't guidance you, but I can burn a spell slot.
Not worth it just yet.
Not worth it. Nope.
I do have one use of silvery barbs.
Ooh. Actually,
I do
before you
have
do
a
that,
way to-
I would, as a DM, I'd allow assistance to make it advantage.
Okay, I'll assist him. I'll be like, yeah, you might want to just like, scoot up a little to the
Go
side.
ahead, Kerrigan. You may
That's even
roll
worse.
again.
That's a 10.
Not gonna do it. Sorry.
Nope.
I'm just gonna be like, it's okay. I got it. just gotta scoot you out of the way.
Nope, that's it. Your assistance, that was your attempt.
Oh, that was mine.
That was your attempt.
All right.
It's all up to you then.
How about I make the attempt, and if I fail at this complicated lock, Kurgan, can you use your X-ray sword? No, it's
Ooh.
an anti-magic curtain. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Can you use your X-ray sword to see if you can tell how to open this lock?
Yeah, okay, alright. I pull out one of like the several swords on my back. This one has like a weird sort of eye shape near the hilt, and I just sort of look through it. Can I see anything?
What you see in that room, it says that it's a pretty empty room that open. Oh, actually, let me reveal it.
It looks like it's a pretty empty room, and
Yeah, let's see. Boom, and
it looks like it
there's a whole
opens.
yeah, it opens up to, let me show, like opens up right here to your left, where light is coming in and shining out in the wall on this side. But other than that, it is very empty.
I pretty much relay that.
Okay.
But,
All right, then.
I think I might have something.
What was that?
I think I might have something. I'm going to pull out an incense.
Okay.
My eyes are gonna start to glow gold,
Nice.
and then I'm going to kind of just like, you're just gonna see me sitting there for like a solid 10 minutes.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
And then I'm gonna cast divination. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna speak to a god.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
I'll speak to the goddess of magic, Mishra.
Yeah.
And I'll say, or I'll speak to
Yeah.
the patron god of elves. And then I'll say like, what's the quickest route can you point us in the direction of the quickest route to the, to stop this ritual from happening? Which way?
And she, in Mistra, appears as the weave of Arcana forming into a figure above you. And she says, "You must find the last crystal of creation before it is used to free Sirik from his prison."
Okay, I asked for. It's like I asked for fish sticks. I got a whole fish. Let me see. I'm gonna be very puzzled.
Yup.
I'm gonna be super puzzled with that. Should I make a history check if I even know who
Yeah,
Sirik
of course. Oh, yeah. So, you know Mistra. Sirik killed Mistra, and of course Mistra was reborn, and several gods trapped Sirik in a prison called the Shattered Castle in the plane of Pandemonio. And he is the god of lies.
So that's what they've been up to. I guess you guys just saw this. I don't know if you guys already knew that.
Oh,
Probably
that's
did.
Sirik's evil. We've been doing that since home planet, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm glad I'm caught up now.
You're fine.
We have to grab a whole bunch of crystals. This newest one's probably going to attach to you. Just don't try and you're going to go a little insane from it, don't worry. And Jay's going to begin picking lock.
30.
All right, Jay. Looking for a 17. No help. So straight roll.
Do I have...
One shot. This is it.
I mean, do I have anything that... I'm not going to cast Fireball on it as much as I want to. I don't really have anything that can be used to help. So...
I could burn through it.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
That's about it.
Come on, guys. Natural 20 incoming. Am I right?
Oh!
Only a natural 19 for 24.
Click, click.
And
It's beautiful.
And the
Beautiful.
door opens, slides open, and you guys can now enter this hallway.
And voila.
Okay. And I will...
and what do we...
So you look out here. Oh, that's not... Oh, I did it again. I knew I was going to do that.
It's like the old Tomb of Annihilation. We opened it up and
I
we
have dark
immediately...
vision. Why can't I see?
B05. All right. So, as you walk, you see that there is a humongous gold dragon over twice the length of any ever mentioned in legend, fills the 150-foot high cavern. The beast seems to be standing on little rock islands under each foot. The rest of the floor is bubbling mud pot. An occasional bubble bursts, a 25-foot high jet of blue flame accompanied by a small swirl of green gas. A stinky heat sears your skin as you observe. The top of a large cloud of mist or fog can be seen to the southeast. Smoke rises up from behind the dragon from the southwest. Finally, a small outcropping of crystals can be seen on the south ceiling. All right.
So is this like a statue or an actual living dragon?
It looks to be moving.
I'm just gonna
Can I
go
make
around this corner.
From Jay's seen a dragon he saw dragons
No, I'm
fight.
not hiding.
I've seen dragons quite a bit. I'll just...
Do we can we see is this an animatronic? Or is this is it moving naturally? Because we've seen both.
Give me a medicine check. I think that's
I can do.
about right.
Natural
Ooh,
20.
Natural 20. Okay. So as you see it move, it doesn't have a lifelike movement to it. Almost like it's being automaton in some way.
And I know the map is weird because it's a 150-foot wide cavern, you said?
150 feet tall up cavern.
How big is this?
180, 190 foot.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah, it's huge.
Almost as big as my sword collection.
Oh, man.
That's true. Oh, man. So, what are we doing? How are we doing this?
That thing isn't moving naturally. Jay will put his hood up to use his cloak to gain advantage on stealth checks and hide.
Jürgen is just gonna say, that thing is a dragon, and those things aren't typically natural. Yeah, we've seen a few dragons before, like on Eberron and stuff, but this is a real big one.
Yes, and the dragon's on this island, or?
The dragon is on 4... well, you can... I'll let you reveal this. His foot... this is what it gives me. So, this is his cool-ass foot here, but his foot is really on B11. And that's that rock that he's standing on. I'll let you see that one from that angle. Here.
And it's basically it's not wandering around, it's just chilling there, standing there.
Yeah, he's standing on these 4 pillars and he's just heads kind of looking around. He's actually gnawing on some type of bone.
Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, no, it eats people now, so it's cool.
Oh, he eats. Yeah. And
It's gnawing
as
on
he
a
gnaws,
bone?
as he gnaws on something, you can see inside its mouth that there is the part of the monster's head is actually seems to be hollowed and filled with a set of stairs.
Those are some really weird looking teeth.
So part of its mouth is like that, you said?
Yeah, so after his teeth, you look where like the inside of his throat is, where the B05 is, there's a set of stairs leading into his throat.
Into his throat, okay. I was actually thinking of going to the dragon's throat earlier, okay.
Wait, B05 is its face?
B05 is the head of this dragon.
All right.
What I'll do is, I'm gonna say like, okay, well, look, I'm just gonna go with the flow. You guys got a way to get up there? I'm just gonna go in right now.
I can run across the mud.
I can make 5-foot cubes of water into ice for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
That's great.
I can.
That is
I can.
something I can do that I've never done before.
I
You
can
did
run.
it before once.
Once.
I can run into the dragon's mouth because it appears to be hollow.
Okay.
Everyone else get to the dragon's mouth. Do you have
Yeah,
a-
I mean, I can Misty step up there right now.
All right, and Kurgan, can you make this jump?
Maybe.
Anyone
Okay,
else
wait.
have a
Is there
better
any other way for us to get up there in the room?
You still don't know what's behind that curtain.
I really don't think going behind that. I heard something. Does the dragon sound like what I heard earlier?
Yes, it is. That's what's making that noise.
I still find it weird that the curtain blocks magic, though.
I'm going to move back over here and over towards like B01, and I'm gonna open the curtain.
Okay. So let me reveal that. There, B02, and B02 is an ornate gong rests on an all-stone balcony overlooking the fantastic sight that I just read earlier of the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
There is...
I will
Go ahead.
walk up, and I'm gonna be like, well, this seems pretty explanatory, I guess, so I'm just gonna knock the gong.
Okay. So there's the, what is it? The stick with like, and you knock the gong and the dragon's head lifts up. It gives a mighty roar and a breath of flame and chlorine gas explodes over the balcony beside you.
I'm going to try to move back.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna try to move behind the curtain.
Yeah, so unfortunately you're in front of it. Anyone not behind the curtain will have to take half of, 24d12 plus 12.
So, are we safe because we're not at the curtain?
Yeah, they're not at the curtain.
Because we're all the way
you are
back here
safe.
in this room.
You're
All right,
safe.
cool.
Wait, I think
You're
I have something.
safe.
I'm gonna have something for this.
Oh my god.
You got absorb elements?
Oh my god.
I do. I have absorb elements for sure.
All right, you can roll me a
God, you got
dex
something.
of save. Give me a 15
Okay.
to half this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm silvery barbs, right?
I'm a silvery barb.
If you
You
silvery
barbs that, man.
silvery barbs, you can't absorb elements.
I can't absorb elements. It's true. Fuck. All right, I'm just gonna absorb elements. It's fine.
Because absorb elements already have, so...
Yeah.
179 freaking points of damage.
Wow. That's half of that.
What's
That
half
would
of
be
that?
is
Yeah, somebody help.
89.
Oh my god. That might just down me. It's downed me, hasn't killed me.
Thank
Okay.
Christ.
Oh,
All right. So So we can tell that something bad has happened, I think, right?
Yeah. So, okay, so I got more reading to do. Okay, then it will put its mouth close to B04 and extend its tongue into the room for the next 5 rounds. So now its head is like right up against this secret door area, right here. And its tongue is in there, like almost like a walkway into its mouth.
Okay, we got 5 rounds. So Jay, Speedy Gonzalez, is going to rush over to our dying wizard.
Yep.
And immediately pop his last health potion in there.
Yeah.
So you regain.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Jay, before you do that, you feel the mark of death begin to give you power.
Uh-oh.
And
Jay's gonna become a necromancer by the end of this campaign.
You have a feeling that I'm going to let you know what your mark of death does. So when a character dies, you may give them the mark of death on them. Of course, the other character has to accept it. If they don't, then they die. This is after the 3 failed death saves.
Yeah, like dead, yeah.
Yeah, dead. You now have, with advantage, be able to cast the command spell on them.
Oh, wow.
Also, once they reach 0 hit points, that's it. No death saves. They're done.
I see. Yeah. I don't think I want life like that, you know?
I think I'll just use the health potion.
Yeah. I'm just saying, just let you know.
An option.
Okay, you pop the health potion, 7 hit. You're up to 7.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. Listen. I think we're just gonna have to let this planet die. Jay will then pick up the wizard and attempt to rush back to basically brush into the dragon's mouth at that point.
Okay. So you are at B05. As you walk into the dragon's mouth, you pass a row of incredible teeth and enter a landing. Strangely, the upper part of this monster's head is actually hollow and filled with a set of stairs and 2 balconies with the dragon's eyes as windows. A curtain is drawn over the throat. Blood vessels can be seen pumping through the walls of the dragon flesh. The mouth will soon close. All right. So that's what you see, and I will reveal the curtain. Boom, boom, boom. Ignore the S on the other side of the curtain. There's nothing to see here.
Jay will, because Jay is still carrying the dying wizard, the almost dead wizard. Jay will just carry him up here, not basically towards the curtain, but not through the curtain.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
I just took a wallop, so I'm just gonna sit there. Literally just out of it.
Okay. Big Kurgan?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make sure that I can protect. You know what? I've got this ring of evasion that I've never used once. I'm just gonna hand it over.
Oh.
To
the new guy?
Wait, don't you already have advantage on those saving throws?
Yeah, but if I fail a saving throw, I can just go again. So I have advantage, and I also have a fail safe where I can have another go, which I would still have advantage to.
It's neat.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that I'm sorry, I forgot your character's name.
Arendelle? Yeah.
Arendelle, that's it. I'm pretty sure you might need it a bit more than me at this point.
You know, I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. So, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And now I can use my winged boots.
Nice. All right. So what are you guys doing here?
I'd love to take a short rest. I don't care if I get turned to a monster. At least I have a monster's HP again. Yo, Mordenkainen's... Otto's random monster generator. He's the one who created it.
Zagig, actually.
Zagigs?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
That's Gary.
We can take a short rest. Is that what we're doing?
I think at least one of us needs to take a rest.
I don't think we can continue the dungeon with you at 7 HP and us out of health potions. It'd be like, hey, thanks for joining the campaign. I hope you didn't like that character.
Yeah, exactly.
We still have a rat text, don't we?
He's a rat.
Yeah, but he has like a staff of healing or something, right? Can he is it like a toothpick or something now?
Sure. Sure.
Oh, we can keep moving then. I'll take that.
All right, hold on. You will gain... he's going to use them all he's a mouse. He's going to use them all on our Aaron.
He's a tiny little mouse.
That's 3d6. It needs to be 3d8. Worse. You gain 20 points of healing.
20 points. Still getting that short rest. Beautiful. Amazing.
I just love the image of a mouse with a cowboy hat.
Oh yeah.
A fly as a pet.
Yup.
And a little like a toothpick that when he pokes people with it heals them. It is amazing.
And this will tell you never miss a session because you never know what's going to happen to your character.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I might need that short rest though.
He's really useful.
Yeah. Are you going to do it right here in the dragon's mouth?
So, you know what? That is a fair point. Jay is going to listen. He's going to go over to the curtain and listen and see if he can hear anything.
Okay, perception.
Kurgan is going to pull out his sword and an inch away from Jay, he's going to look through it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So your perception, you're listening. Roll with disadvantage, please. Because you're listening, not looking.
All right. Still okay, 23.
Still great. You don't hear much on the other side, and as Kurgan brings up his sword, I will bring up this module. All right, so that is 06. Okay.
Can't believe we bought this sword from the bargain bin 5 levels ago.
Yeah, the throat opens up into a vast rib cage of the monster as you stare down the throat of this creature, and I will reveal more. It's actually not a secret door at all. So let's just say it straightened its neck out a little bit, and you can see down that far. And it's hollow. You keep going.
And still blood vessels and stuff, he said?
Yeah, it's alive, but not. It's kind of strange.
How wide is the throat of this?
Let's see. Let's figure it out. It is 10 feet wide?
So this curtain, does it look like the old one?
Yeah, it looks like the other one.
All right. I'm going to go on the other side of the curtain.
Okay.
Does this look like a good place to rest?
I would say not. For you can see the ducts where the flame would come out and fill this area.
That's what I was looking for. Time to head further down.
So
away from that part.
Yeah. So you head further down, and now you get to this area here. You feel a little bit more safer by B06, and you see the throat opens up to the ribcage, tombstone structures, an octagonal dome, and a pyramid with a symbol of an eye and a star upon its side appear to be suspended in thin air. Here, inside the dragon, is a 40-foot diameter hollow rib cage. Most of the area is lit by a brilliant blue glow coming from the tip of the pyramid. 2 openings can be seen on either side, about halfway up the walls. These are the leg entrances. At the far southwest of our 5 triangular rooms with black discs also floating in the air, and I will reveal a lot more here as you come in. All right, so that's the octagonal room. These are the hollow leg areas. There's the pyramid, and then you see that as well. So you guys for you to see all that, you guys got to be right here on BO6. Okay.
We could have climbed up through the legs.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
I mean, he was like,
really funny.
listen, he was like, that's a gong. I gotta see what happened.
I mean, you know, like, I was thinking
Listen,
he was just going to roll out the red carpet for it.
Because he's an adventurer, we can't blame him. You have to press every button in the room to see what
It's
happens.
true.
That is exactly true.
It's how we've gotten this far with surprisingly no player character deaths. Let's see if we can make it happen, guys.
Yeah.
Listen,
No,
I think
very close.
I think I got to 2 failed death saves at one point.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Are you alright? Is someone coughing up their lungs in the background?
Everyone in my house is sick, including
Oh
me.
no.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All right. So what are we doing?
With Mordenkainen now free, I think we've bought some time for the ritual, and I think we should make sure that those are still your eyebrows and not just ash.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm I'm leaning heavily against this wall that I'm near
Yep.
right here.
And we're gonna do a short rest.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. And as our adventurers dust themselves off inside this massive dragon, we will end tonight's episode.